really believe that the biggest issue facing the city going forward is figuring out how we get all of our citizens meaningfully employed. I'm a firm believer that many of our social ills, including the violence that we see day in and day out, are all connected somehow to unemployment. So I think the next mayor really ought to focus on ways of making sure that the jobs are not being created solely in the suburbs, but figuring out how we can have jobs be created here in the city of Philadelphia and get people back to work.
Not only job growth and making sure there are more jobs for folks in Philadelphia, but preparation. Every day we just see folks are without the education, and readiness isn't necessarily a college degree. There are small classes and enrichment programs that can be tacked onto shelters, onto rehabilitation programs, to halfway houses. I think there are some smart strategies that can be applied to existing programs that will really get people off the streets and back to their families permanently.
If we want to be competitive as a city and as a region, that means the workforce has to be educated, has to be ready to deal with 21st century jobs and all that implies. You don't have to have a bachelor's degree, but you these days often have to have some kind of post-secondary training or education. It's the nature of the new jobs that are being created. And if we expect to deal with violence and poverty and the economic vitality of the region, and I could add a lot of ands, it seems to me unless people are prepared educationally, it's going to be very difficult.
Let me tell you what would resonate in the African-American community.
Sure.
If a candidate came and said, we're going to get jobs for all you people who are unemployed. Okay. Big time. Mm-hmm. All the young kids who are hanging out, and all you need to do is to drive down the street on a given day, and you see literally thousands of young African-American males, say between the ages of 18 and 25, 26, doing nothing. If a candidate said, I'm going to make that a priority, and I'm going to work with businesses, I'm going to work with the building trades, with all the construction going on in the city right now, it's a crime that, by and large, they've been excluded from any of that.